Okay, this one is a bit of an ambitious recipe. I name it Piedmontois, from the region of Piedmont in Italy, who produce the best hazelnut, let's say, in the world. So first of all, we're going to start by making an hazelnut biscuit, and inside the filling is an hazelnut cream as well. So we've got our firm egg white, and I'm going to incorporate some ground roasted hazelnut. And to that, I'm going to sieve in some custard sugar and a little bit of flour. And you can do this recipe with almond as well if you didn't want to do with hazelnuts. Pipe out the biscuit mixture in tight circles onto the baking sheet. Make 2, which will become the layers in your cake. Okay, so we're going to make our praline mousse. That's the filling for our cake. But the first step is to make what we call an Italian meringue. And it's many types of meringue around, but this one is actually cooked by pouring hot sugar syrup on the egg white. Biscuits been in the oven for 20 minutes. There you go. The smell is just overwhelming. And I'm going to carry on making our hazelnut mousse. Yes, we're going to have some unsalted butter and some crème pâtissière as well. I don't know if you saw me in the past making it, but I use a lot of it. Take the crème pâtissière. I'm going to whisk in some soft unsalted butter. And to that, I'm going to add the hazelnut praline. You can see it's nice and stiff, and I'm just going to add them all in one go. Okay, so now we're going to fold the meringue gently inside our butter and hazelnut mixture. That's going to create a lovely light mousse. So I'm just going to gently take the 2 discs, the mousse in the middle. Try to keep it as flat as possible. And the final layered, so the flat part facing me, so you give you a nice flat surface so we can glaze it later on. And that's going to need to set in the fridge, probably just for 15 minutes. I mean, it's mostly butter inside as well, so it's going to set very quickly. So maybe put it for half an hour so you can release the ring and we can glaze it. And in the meantime, we're going to make the glaze. Release the cake and leave to set. For the glaze, roughly chop the hazelnuts in a processor. So now I'm going to mix the butter inside the chocolate. So the butter is there really to give it a nice sheen. You can see it's so smooth and shiny. And I'm just going to mix inside now the hazelnuts with a palette knife. We're just going to spray on the top, so just cover the cake like this and just work it with a palette knife to try to cover all around it. Make sure you cover the cake completely, and before it's set, just move it to the serving tray. Just a little final touch. I got some whole hazelnuts still in shells, and some almonds as well in shells. So I'm just going to do a nice little chefy decoration on the top. And to be honest, I think you should skip starter on main course and just go straight to my Gateau Piedmontois. Don't forget to share all your fabulous photographies on Instagram, Twitter. I will retweet them, I will regram them if I see them. I'm sure they will look great. Of course, subscribe to the channel because there is always a Baking Mad Monday coming up very, very soon your way.